Good morning and welcome to another episode of Eating Global. I am David. Today we are back at breakfast. You know I love breakfast on this channel, and I bring you the best breakfasts from around the country, and this is one of them, the Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I did Loveless Cafe in Nashville a couple months ago, and now I'm here at my second place that I just love here in Tennessee. I mentioned this place when I did that episode, and they're very similar. They have similar breakfasts, but it's kind of a different vibe. This place is huge and sprawling. They've got multiple stores and multiple restaurants. This here is the original farmhouse restaurant back in the back. They also have the Applewood Farmhouse Grill up front, which also has breakfast, but they also have dinner and all that stuff. This has dinner as well. Both restaurants are very similar, but they get so crowded. They're so big of crowds here. They need both restaurants. There's also a cafe over at the Barn, and they of course sell their amazing apple butter too. So with all that said, let's go in and have breakfast. I'm getting the country ham and red-eye gravy. It's one of the best breakfasts in the country. I have been coming here since I was a little kid, and I want to finally share it with you. So here we are. Let's go in and have breakfast. This is the Applewood Farmhouse, Sevierville's oldest restaurant and a Smoky Mountain icon. The Applewood Farmhouse Restaurant, which is Sevierville's oldest and arguably most awarded restaurant, is set inside a massive, active orchard with over 5,000 apple trees and overlooks the scenic Little Pigeon River. Today, we're loading up with an incredible farmhouse breakfast before taking you on a full tour of this sprawling complex and its bakeries and unique shops. The ambiance of the place makes you feel like you are dining inside of an iconic country farmhouse with quirky little things like porch swing tables, fireplaces, and pet birds. The first thing you get as soon as you sit down is the apple fritters. And the thing is, these are the most amazing apple fritters. And I'm not kidding you, this is the best apple butter on the planet. I have been eating apple butter for a long time. All my life, I've loved apple butter. I'm an apple butter guy. The Applewood apple butter is the best on the planet. It is just the best. And anyway, so you get those as soon as you sit down. And of course the Applewood julep, which is an orange apple juice julep. It is non-alcoholic, of course. It just comes complimentary with the meal. It is a wonderful little start to breakfast. I'm going to dig in. Nearly every time I'm here, I almost eat this like applesauce. I could eat a whole jar of that apple butter just by itself, just with a spoon. It's a huge power pack of flavor. Some apple butter just doesn't have a whole lot of it. And this is just like, it tastes like what you want apple butter to be. That's all I can tell you. It's cinnamony, it's sweet. It's also got some depth to it, some smokiness. I don't know. And of course the apple fritters are just a beautiful little doughy fritter of not quite a donut hole and not quite a cornmeal fritter either, somewhere in between. So, I don't know. Hard to explain that, but just gotta try it. My preferred methodology for eating these things is cutting them in half, giving a good old dollop of apple butter on there. I've been eating them for 37 years and they're still a surprise every time. Delicious. All right, so that's these. I'll try not to fill up on these. And then I'm gonna get of course, the country ham. You know I love country ham. You know I love breakfast. I'm gonna get the country ham with the red-eye gravy, which interestingly I got at Loveless as well. So between this place and Loveless, they're similar breakfasts. They're only 4 hours apart from each other, and they're some of the best breakfasts in the entire country. Well, here we go. So, to start, I've explained red-eye gravy before on the channel, but if you're new to red-eye gravy, basically what it is, stick with me here, it's the drippings off of the country ham and coffee. That is what red-eye gravy is. And it is it's surprisingly delicious. You might not think it sounds great, but let me tell you something. It is delicious. If you like au jus, like on a prime rib, it's something like that, except with that umami coffeeness to it, right? So it's something else. So you put the country ham in there. If you're not familiar with country ham, basically it is America's Iberico ham. It is a salt-cured, aged ham, and basically what that does is it's a salt rub on it, and then it's dried and cured, and that drying and curing process brings down the moisture content. As that moisture content comes down, the umami flavor goes up, and that little bit of funkiness comes on. I say that in the best way. Let's use the word umami, right? And that's how it is basically made. And some of them are, I don't know how long this one is cured for, but they can do 4 to 6 months, sometimes up to a year on these things. So anyway, that it's a bit drier in a good way. Just think prosciutto, Iberico ham, stuff like that. That's where we're talking about. And then when it's served, it's sliced and of course grilled. And this is just a great example of that. So heat it up, put it on your plate for you to enjoy, and it is unbelievable. Especially when you drip it in the red-eye gravy that has been made by its renderings. That just puts you on a different planet right away. So I also got 2 medium eggs. The potatoes come with that, and of course gravy comes with that, grits, and the red-eye gravy, the country ham, and the biscuit. I'm gonna go ahead and my routine is get the biscuit over here, open it up, and kind of get everything, mixed together on the plate here. Gravy. When you have 2 different kinds of gravy at your breakfast, you know you've done your day well already. So we've got the eggs, the biscuits and gravy, and the ham all on the plate there. Get some of that runny yolk on the biscuits and gravy. That's breakfast paradise. Breakfast paradise. And of course, when you're in the South, it is a requirement, an absolute requirement to have grits with your breakfast. I like to put butter and salt in the grits. Just get some butter in there and melt it around. Salt it up. Even the grits are amazing. Ketchup up the potatoes here. Crispy, chewy, amazing. So yeah, the potatoes you can get cheese on, onions, peppers, just all kinds of stuff. There's several things that you can get on those, so that's really cool too. But anyway, there's all kinds of breakfast too. So they have fried chicken, pancakes, they have it all. And their fried chicken is unbelievable here. That is the other meat I've had is their fried chicken. Now they also have the fried chicken, of course, for dinner. It's served family style. That is something spectacular too. So do come here for dinner as well. We just happen to come here mostly for breakfast, but their dinners are chef's kiss. I'm gonna sit here and injure myself and eat the rest of this, and then I'll be back with you afterwards. And we'll go take a little tour of the facility around here. There's some very cool, very exciting stuff to see. Ooh, well, the one thing you can do after breakfast like that is to come out here on a nice rocking chair on the porch and overlook the Little Pigeon River. That is a wonderful option. Or you can go walk the Appalachian Trail and try to work off some of these calories. Or you might go over to the island and walk off some of these calories. All right, so let's set off on our walk here. The first place we'll go to is the Apple Barn Hard Cider Company, where they have some amazing hard ciders here. And they, of course, make that out of the apples that they have in this amazing orchard here. We've got the apple pie kitchen. Those are delicious little things. The apple butter kitchen. Of course, the barn is behind us, which we'll go in next. They have apple wines here, brandy, a candy store. The ice cream factory. I mean, they've got it all here. If you want to have a disaster of a time eating and just wear yourself out on food and calories, this is the place to come. And then they've got the winery here, a Christmas shop, all kinds of ornaments and candles. Now we will tour the Applewood Barn, a massive shop including the apple cider mill and all the delicious apple-based treats you can imagine, and of course the apple butter and some of the iconic foods from the restaurant like the country ham you can take home, and of course apple-themed decor and gifts to the rafters. So this is, of course, one of the most exciting places in the entire facility, which is where they sell the apple butter. And this stuff, I'll buy about 18 gallons of that at a time and have that available at the house until I get back down here. So that's how I do that. And of course, they've got the apple cider back here, amazing as well. This place is just something. So this is the barn part. One of the things I highly recommend here from the apple cidery and bakery section is the apple cider slushy. I always have to get one of these. The apple cider slushy. Okay, it's surprisingly good every time. They also have amazing apple donuts and just apple pies, apple fritters, apple everything. Apple paradise. But the apple slushy on a hot day like today. Well, I'll go ahead and wrap up this episode. I am so happy to have shared this with you. I'm so excited for you to come and try this yourself and to try all the delicious goodies here. I'm gonna go buy about 4 55-gallon drums of apple cider and apple butter and go enjoy those. And I am going to go walk or take a nap or something and try to work off the huge breakfast we just had. This is an amazing place. It's one of my favorite breakfasts in the country. It's my favorite restaurant in the Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg area. And it's really something spectacular. So come on over here and spend some time. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you get to come here and enjoy this. And I hope you're enjoying the channel. So if you like the channel, if you're liking these kind of episodes, like and subscribe. I would certainly appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I love talking to you in the comments as well. So let me know if you've been here, if you like it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will answer for you. Anyway, with that said, I'll see you somewhere around the world on Eating Global. Take care.